Today I am reviewing the Astrox 88D. This was launched in 2018 and there are two Astrox 88s. The D, which you can see here, so it's red, black and this green on here, and the S, which is the green, black and the red here. The D standing for dominate and the S for skill. But today we are going to focus on the D for dominate. So what can we tell you about this racket? Well, this is a 4UG4, so it's a slightly lighter version, but it's the standard grip size you tend to get from Yonex in Europe, which is slightly bigger. As you can see, it is a pretty stiff racket and it is also relatively head heavy. Without knowing too much about the technology, supposedly the technology is here in the shaft of the racket and not in the head. So how does it play? How does it compare to some of the more well-known Yonex head heavy rackets? I had the opportunity of testing this against the original Voltric 80. So for those of you who like that particular racket, this is slightly lighter in the head than the 80. It's actually a very, very quick frame. And whereas I was expecting that it was going to be a lot slower and the weight was all here, I did feel that the weight was sort of more distributed in the head. So whilst it is still head heavy, I say it's still quick at the same time, which is a welcome bonus. The good news about this racket as well is that you don't particularly fatigue with it, so you can play for quite considerable time and don't feel like your arm's going to fall off. So it's good. Really pleased with the way it performed. It's certainly a powerful racket. It's found a lot of favours with the professional players, and many have moved away from the old Z4s too, and taken up this racket, whether they take up the dominate or the skill version. Also, Yonex have introduced this new style cap where you see this little bit of cutaway. This is supposedly to aid with the flex in this area. Not that I could particularly feel anything there. What I did like with this racket was it was very quick in defense as well, so highly maneuverable, which sometimes is not the case when you're playing with head heavy rackets. But possibly being the 3U version the 4U version, sorry, as well, it moves pretty quick in defense. So it's nice to have that bit of head weight in defense. So when you do hit it, you feel that the shuttle's going where you want it to and there's a bit more control. But with the 4U version, that little extra speed you have as well really does help, especially in doubles, which we all appreciate. It's a lot faster game. So as I say, it's strong, very good in fast, flat situations. It's very composed in the rear court. You can hit your clears, your drops, your smash, and it delivers very, very nicely indeed. So nothing to report on the negative side on this racket whatsoever. Fast around the net. Really pleased with how it played. But there we go. This is the Yonex Astrox 88D.